Hi, my name is Ethan Anthony, and this is day 51 of the Dictionary Audiobook project. Hit a big milestone yesterday, as we know, with episode 50. We're going to keep that going, I guess. I have no other updates, just making some banter. If you watch yesterday's episode, you'd know that word. Or you probably just know it generally. Anyway, why don't we read the dictionary instead of listening to me talk about nonsense? Banzai. Noun, a Japanese cheer or cry of triumph. Baobab. Noun, a tropical African tree with short, swollen trunk and sour edible fruits resembling gourds. Baptism. Noun, one, a Christian sacrament signifying spiritual rebirth symbolized by the ritual use of water. 2, an act of baptizing. Baptismal, adjective. Baptismal name. Noun, given name. Baptist, noun, a member of any of several Protestant denominations emphasizing baptism by immersion of believers only. Baptistry, noun, a place especially in a church used for baptism. Baptize, verb, one to administer baptism to, also christen. Two, to purify, especially by an ordeal. Nah, that's fine. Bar 1. Noun, 1, a long, narrow piece of material, as wood or metal. Bar 1. 1, a long, narrow piece of material, as wood or metal, used especially for a lever, fastening, or support. 2, barrier, obstacle. 3, the railing in a law court at which prisoners are stationed, also the legal profession or the whole body of lawyers. 4, a stripe, band, or line much longer than wide. 5, a counter at which food or especially drink is served, also bar room. 6, a vertical line across the musical staff. Bar 2, verb, 1, to fasten, confine, or obstruct with, or as if with a bar or bars. 2, to mark with bars, stripe. 3, to shut or keep out, exclude. 4, forbid, prevent. Bar 3, preposition, except, the best, bar none. Bar 4, abbreviation, barometer, barometric. Bar, abbreviation, baric. Barb, noun, 1, a sharp projection extending backward as from the point of an arrow. 2, a biting critical remark. Barbed, adjective. Barbless, adjective. Barbarian, adjective. 1, of, relating to, or being a land, culture, or people alien to and usually believed to be inferior to another's. 2, lacking refinement, learning, or artistic or literary culture. Barbarian, noun. Barbarianism, noun. Barbaric, adjective. 1, barbarian, barbaric tribes. 2, marked by a lack of restraint, wild, barbaric attacks. 3, primitive, unsophisticated. Barbarism, noun. 1, the social condition of barbarians, also the use or display of barbarian or barbarous acts, attitudes, or ideas. 2, a word or expression that offends standards of correctness or purity. Barbarous, adjective. 1, lacking culture or refinement. 2, using linguistic barbarisms. 3, mercilessly harsh or cruel. Barbarity, noun. Barbarously, adverb. Barbarousness, noun. Barbarousness, noun. Barbecue 1, verb. 1, to cook on a rack or revolving spit over or before a source of heat. 2, to prepare food such as meat by seasoning and cooking, usually slowly and with exposure to low heat and smoke. Barbecue 2, noun. 1, a social gathering at which barbecued food is served. 2, an often portable grill or fireplace used for roasting meat and fish. Barbell, noun. A bar with adjustable weights attached to each end, used for exercise and in weightlifting. Barber, noun. 1 whose business is cutting and dressing hair and shaving and trimming beards. Barberry, noun. Any of a genus of spiny shrubs bearing yellow flowers and oblong red berries. Barbiturate, noun. Any of various compounds as a salt or ester formed from an organic acid, barbituric acid, especially one used as a sedative or hypnotic. Barcarolle, noun. A Venetian boat song characterized by a beat suggesting a rowing rhythm, also a piece of music imitating this. Bar chart, noun. Bar graph. Barcode, noun. A set of printed and variously spaced bars and sometimes numerals that is designed to be scanned to provide information about the object it labels. Barcoded, adjective. Barcoding, noun. Bard, noun. Poet. Bare 1, adjective. 1, naked. 2, unconcealed, exposed. 3, empty. The cupboard was bare. 4, leaving nothing to spare, mere. 5, plain, unadorned, the bare facts. Synonyms: nude, bald. Bareness, noun. Bare 2, verb. To make or lay bare, uncover. Bareback, adverb adjective. Without a saddle. Barefaced, adjective. 1 having the face uncovered, especially beardless. 2, not concealed, open, a barefaced lie. Barefacedly, adverb. Yeah, I know. Barefoot or barefooted, adverb adjective, with bare feet. Barehanded, adverb adjective. 1 without gloves, 2 without tools or weapons, barehanded fighting. Bareheaded, adverb adjective, without a hat. Barely, adverb. 1 plainly, meagerly, a barely furnished room. 2 by a narrow margin, only just, barely enough money. Barfly, noun. A drinker who frequents bars. Bargain 1, noun. 1, agreement. 2, an advantageous purchase. 3, a transaction, situation, or event regarded in light of its results. Bargain 2, verb. 1, to negotiate over the terms of an agreement, also to come to terms. 2, barter. Bargain basement, adjective. Markedly inexpensive. Barge 1, noun. 1, a broad, flat-bottomed boat, usually moved by towing. 2, a motorboat supplied to a flagship, as for an admiral. 3, a ceremonial boat elegantly furnished. Bargeman, noun. Barge 2, verb. 1, to carry by barge. 2, to move or thrust oneself clumsily or rudely. Bar graph, noun. A graphic technique for comparing amounts by rectangles whose lengths are proportional to the amounts they represent. Bariatrics, noun. a branch of medicine that deals with the treatment of obesity. Bariatric, adjective. Barista, noun, a person who makes and serves coffee to the public. Baritone, noun, a male singing voice between bass and tenor, also a person having this voice. Barium, noun, a silver-white metallic chemical element that occurs only in combination. Bark 1, verb, to make the short, loud cry of a dog. 2, to speak or utter in a curt, loud tone. Snap. Bark 2, noun, the sound made by a barking dog. Bark 3, noun, the tough, corky outer covering a wood stem or root. Bark 4, verb, 1, to strip the bark from. 2, to rub the skin from. A braid. Bark 5, noun, a ship of 3 or more masts, so it's an aft mast, force and aft rigged, and the other square rigged. Barkeep, also barkeeper, noun, bartender. Barker, noun, a person who stands at the entrance, especially to a show, and tries to attract customers to it. Barley, noun, a cereal grass with seeds used as food and in making malt liquors. Also, its seed. Bar mitzvah, noun, 1, a Jewish boy who reaches his 13th birthday and assumes religious responsibilities. 2, the ceremony recognizing a boy as a bar mitzvah. Barn, noun, a building used especially for storing hay and grain and for housing livestock or farm equipment. And there it goes. There it goes. Barnacle, noun, any of numerous small marine crustaceans free swimming when young but permanently fixed as to rocks or ships when adult. Barnstorm, verb, to travel through the country making brief stops to entertain, as with shows or flying stunts, or to campaign for political office. Barnyard, noun, a usually fenced area adjoining a farm. Barograph, noun, a recording barometer. Barometer, noun, an instrument for measuring atmospheric pressure. Barometric, adjective. Baron, noun, a member of the lowest grade of the British peerage. Baronial, adjective. Barony, noun. Baronage, noun, peerage. Baroness, noun, 1, the wife or widow of a baron. 2, a woman holding a baronial title in her own right. Baronet, noun, the holder of a rank of honor below a baron, but above a knight. Baronetcy, noun. Baroque, adjective, marked by the use of complex forms, bold ornamentation, and the juxtapositioning of contrasting elements. Barouche, noun, a 4-wheeled carriage with a high driver's seat in front and a folding top. Barracks, noun, a building or group of buildings for lodging soldiers. Barracuda, noun, any of several large, slender, predaceous sea fishes, including some used for food. Barrage, noun, a heavy concentration of fire, as of artillery. Barge, adjective, striped. Barrel 1, noun, 1, a round, bulging cask with flat ends of equal diameter. 2, the amount contained in a barrel. 3, a cylindrical or tubular part. Gun barrel. Barreled, adjective. Barrel 2, verb. 1, to pack in a barrel. 2, to travel at high speed. Barrelhead, noun, the flat end of a barrel. On the barrelhead, asking for or granting no credit. Paid cash on the barrelhead. Barrel roll, noun, an airplane maneuver in which barrel roll, noun, an airplane maneuver in which a complete revolution about the longitudinal axis is made. That word was really hard. I don't know why that got me. I think it was I kept wanting to say complex, but it's an airplane maneuver in which a complete revolution about the longitudinal axis is made. Complete, not complex. Barren, 1, adjective. 1, sterile, unfruitful. 2, unproductive of results, a barren scheme. 3, lacking interest or charm. 3, lacking interest or charm. 4, lacking inspiration or ideas. Barrenness, noun. Barren 2, noun, a tract of barren land. Barrette, noun, a clasp or bar for holding the hair in place. Barricade 1, verb, to block, obstruct, or fortify with a barricade. Barricade 2, noun, 1, a hastily thrown up obstruction or fortification. 2, barrier, obstacle. Barrier, noun, something that separates, demarcates, or serves as a barricade. Concrete barriers. Barrier island, noun, a long, broad, sandy island lying parallel to a shore. Barrier reef, noun, a coral reef roughly parallel to a shore and separated from it usually by a lagoon. Bearing, preposition. Barring, preposition. Excluding by exception, excepting. Barrio, noun, 1, a district of a city or town in a Spanish-speaking country. 2, a Spanish-speaking quarter in a U.S. city. Barrister, noun, a British counselor admitted to plead in the higher courts. Barroom, noun, a room or establishment whose main feature is a bar for the sale of liquor. Barrow, 1, noun, a large burial mound of earth and stone. Barrow 2, noun, 1, wheelbarrow. 2, a cart with a box-like body and 2 shafts for pushing it. Bart, abbreviation, baronet. Bartender, noun, a person who serves liquor at a bar. Barter, verb, the trade by exchange of goods. Barter, noun. Barterer, noun. Baruch, noun. See Bible table. Basil, basal, adjective. 1, situated at or forming the base. 2, basic. Basal metabolism. Noun, the turnover of energy in a fasting and resting organism using energy solely to maintain vital cellular activity, respiration, and circulation as measured by the rate at which heat is given off. Basalt, noun, a dark, fine-grained igneous rock. Basaltic, adjective. Base 1, noun. 1, bottom, foundation. 2, a side or face on which a geometrical figure stands, also the length of a base. 3, a main ingredient or fundamental part. 4, the point of beginning an act or operation. 5, a place on which a force depends for supplies. 6, a number, as 5 and 5 to the power of 7, that is raised to a power, especially a number that when raised to a power equals to the logarithm of a number yields the number itself. Hold on, we'll read that one more time. 6. A number as in 5 and 5 to the power of 7 that is raised to a power, especially a number that when raised to a power equal to the logarithm of a number yields the number itself. The logarithm of 100 to about 10 is 2, since 10 to the power of 2 equals 100. Okay. 7. The number of units in a given digits place of a number system that is required to give the numeral 1 in the next higher place. The decimal system uses a base of 10. The decimal system uses a base of 10. Also, such a system using an indicated base, convert from base 10 to base 2. 8. Any of the 4 stations at the corners of a baseball diamond. 9. A chemical compound as lime or ammonia that reacts with an acid to form a salt has a bitter taste and turns the litmus blue. Synonyms: basis, ground, groundwork, footing, foundation. Baseless, adjective. Base 2, verb. 1. To form or serve as a base for. 2. Establish. Base 3, adjective. 1. Of low value and inferior quality. Debase, alloyed. 2. Contemptible, ignoble. Base motives. 3. Menial, degrading. Synonyms: low, vile, despicable, wretched. Basely, adverb. Baseness, noun. Baseball, noun. A game played with a bat and ball by 2 teams on the field, with 4 bases arranged in a diamond. Also the ball used in this game. And that's where we're going to end today on baseball. What better words to end the day on? Thank you all so much for watching. And I will see you all tomorrow, where we'll start with the word baseball cap. I wonder what that is. Until then, my name's Ethan Anthony. Have a good night.